Hi everyone, it's Rhonda. Welcome back to A Little Bit French. Today I'm just playing with some ideas. I've made these before, not on camera, and they're great to stick in a pocket or a side tuck. I needed some smaller things to go in a recent project, and I thought I need to sit and mass make, or at least make a handful of these little booklets that I make. And I'm going to try to create 4 of them today. We'll see how far we get. I've got my scraps, and I made this for a different project, this little folio folder, and I just kept stuffing it with French ephemera from Angie. Afraid to use it, but we might use some of it today. I love this thing. And let's get started. I've also pulled some copied images from my personal antique photos, but I've also pulled some originals, and I might actually use some of the originals today. I'm not sure. We'll see. I just received these little pictures. They're so cute. Yeah, so we might use some of these. We'll see. Says the woman that has a box full. I'm out of control. I buy them to use, and then I can't use them. So first, what we're going to do is, I've already folded the papers and put in here and ripped them to size, tore them to size. And we're going to sew them in real quickly, because they're not hard to sew in because they're so tiny. Let's get that out of the way. I want to thank all of you ladies that purchase from me. I think I only have one journal left, so I appreciate you very much. We're just going to eyeball this because they're so tiny. I'm not even clipping the pages in. Just trying to make it a quick and easy way. Let's see. Maybe I should have clipped the pages, because they do move. All right. There we go. I got one. And I'll do this one because we may only get 2 done. So I'm not going to sew that one in. Oh, I'm looking for my clip. A big clip. It's a big one, isn't it? Oh, I just pulled that right out. Oh my goodness. So I hope everyone is doing well. We're still feeding the rabbits. We put carrots out in the front yard every day. Oh, that's not even long enough. Well, not for this one, huh? Yeah, we signed up with Google Fiber. I don't know if you have Google Fiber in your area, but it's less expensive than what we're paying. And we were promised that it would reach all the way to my studio craft room, and it didn't. So Google Fiber says it will. Because with Google Fiber, you don't share your internet with your neighbors. It's yours. It's your own line. So that was a no-brainer. Boom, boom, boom. We're done. Put that back up on this little shelf. And I've got to take another video of my craft room space because it's changed so much. I keep moving things around, and we redid the curtains because when we moved in here, they had finished painting the inside, but there were no curtain rods or blinds in the garage. I don't know what happened to them, and we had to start all over from scratch. There was nothing. So we were like quickly trying to get privacy and just putting things up temporarily with curtain rods that were the ones that you could put in your shower curtain. I was like, we got to get something up there. And so slowly we've been redoing every window. And actually we're having all new windows put in the house because we want the kind that slide sideways and you don't have to lift them up. And of course we want ones that are better for the heat here. Okay, so we've got our little booklets here, and the first thing I want to do is the cover. So I was looking at ones I had made in the past, and basically what they are is the cover. I added a layer of lace. Then I added an image. Let me see if I can find one that's remotely close to the size I need. No. Okay. Let's look over here. Like if I were to use one of these, which I don't want to use the shiny ones. Okay. Well, here's one, little boy. And you would trim it down to size. And then I added trim around the side and a flower, fabric flower here. So I'm going to try to duplicate that process. I think I'll use this little guy on here. He's so cute. So we're going to glue this. I like to put a little bit of glue initially, and then I'll glue the piece. This is so pretty, and it's stained. I love it. All right, that's the start of it. I don't know how far down it goes. I don't want to waste it. There we are. I want to pull it down a little bit so that part shows. Now, this kind of has an edge curve to it. I'm not pulling it up. So let's just trim it. Oops. Trim it a little bit like that. And then I use my fingers, and of course you get glue all over. Now we're going to trim this little guy down. Let's see. Well, I kind of wanted to tear him, but he's on a very thick paper. Do I want the... I can trim them a little bit. I don't care about that. You know what? I don't want the words. Yeah. And I can trim them a little bit more. Not that I can cut straight to save my soul. Okay. I don't want to round the corners, but I do kind of want to give it a little bit of a more vintage look. Okay. Trying not to shake the table, my desk, because as I've said, I had to reattach the light source, that holds my camera, to the desk. So I didn't before. I had a table next to me and it held the ring light really well. But I knew I was going to lose that option when I moved things around. Okay, so we're going to kind of move him towards the edge a little bit. Let him dry. Then we're going to look, while that's drying, we're going to look for something to put like a trim on the side. Like that. So I'm looking, let me look in my drawer. I have all my trims in here. I could find one I had that was super, here it is. It's a lot smaller than this. This is wide. So, yeah, kind of breaks up that. Okay, so we're thinking on that. It's not really tickling my fancy, but, and that is so big. I have a bunch of those, but I can't find them. Where did they go? And I had these other small ones. Where did they go? Looking, I pulled everything out. Oh my goodness, they were just here. Wow. All right, I'm gonna have to, oh, here it is. Yeah, that one's a little bit better. And then I have more in here in my box. Oh yeah, I've got more. I'd like something a little smaller than that. Now, here we go. That's what I want. Oh goodness. I found a lot of them. Yep. We're good. We're good. All right, keep that box near. Okay, well, if that one's not tickling my fancy, maybe this will. Oh, here's the part. Well, I think I'm just wondering if it's too different, but that's okay that it's too different. This is why I often don't turn on the camera, because I'm so indecisive, but I'm getting better. Okay, so we're going to add that. If my glue will work. Here we go. Pull it over. There. I was going to bring my little spatula in here from the kitchen. So I didn't get glue all over me, but that's okay. Okay, while that's drying, we're going to add this. And then I'm going to trim the bottom. Without cutting the booklet. We're almost done with this one, and we can add what we want inside. I don't think in the first ones I made, I don't think I did decorate the inside. Oh, adorable. Just as soon as I put that pin in. Okay. There you go. Little booklet, little boy. There we go. We've got one done. Easy peasy. That's the name of my game. It's not that I get bored. I just am excited to do something new all the time. And that probably is the same thing, but there we go. Where's the, oh, here's this one. Okay, so this one, we need the cover. What are we going to use for the cover? We can use this stretchy lace that I tea dyed or coffee dyed. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we're not gonna audition anything else. Yeah, when I started looking for this stretchy lace, I couldn't find it, and I was getting anxious about it because I love it so much. This is the front, yeah. And then I found it. And then I ordered more. I don't think it's the same, but it's close enough. I just have to stain it. Now this one I'm not going to put on the back. So I'm trying to get it to, hope I didn't glue it to the other pages. No, I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna have to get the big scissors. Did I move the camera? Get the big girls out. I'm gonna cut this as best as I can. Without cutting all the other stuff that's in here. There we go. I could have let it overlap, huh? There, got it. But boy, my last project, I could not believe how quickly your room gets so messy and paper everywhere, stuff on the floor. But that's the process. And I hope I didn't glue anything to other papers. Let's let that dry a bit. Okay, so while that's drying, let's look for the image we want on top. Now, I have pulled this piece that I'm saving. It's pretty thick. I don't want to lose the papers. Let me turn my ceiling fan on. Hold on. Getting warm in here. Oh. I have one of those ceiling fans that when you first turn it on, it's like a tornado. So I have to make sure everything doesn't go flying off the table behind me. See, this isn't big enough for this. Oh, shoot. I want to really use that one. And then this one is too big as well. I was going to use her. All right, see, some of my pictures. Okay, well, let's go back to these because they're just on the cover. And these are the copies. I just adore this picture, so we're doing that. Love it, love it, love it. That does not look straight, but straight enough. All right, let me get my seat. Okay. Well, I don't want to lose any more of that picture. It is so cool. I just love it. I have to make a digital for you guys. A lot of requests for some of these old photos that I have. So I've done my one project that was due this month, and I think I'm good for a little bit. So let me get to working on that. All right, we're going to age this. Oops. Just take the clean white edge off. There we go. And I'm thinking she's going to get covered up a little bit, so we're going to have to re-ink. Darn it. She's got her hand on her hip, just like most of us women do. Why is that? Why do we put our hand on our hip? Okay. How are we doing on time, you guys? 23. Because we're having fun. And I wasn't sure if I was going to get a video done for today. And I always do my videos on Wednesdays. That gives me 2 days to go through it. And do I like it? Do I want to do a different one? But I ran out of time this week. So today is Thursday. You might hear the garbage man. Just saying. I didn't have much choice. So we got that. We just have to decide on the trim and the flower. On this one, I think I want to use this Angie dress. I don't know why, I just do. Turn it over. But I'm not sure if it's going to work out because I could use this as a whole pocket. That's wrong. Let me see. I'm working it. Yeah, it's not going to work out. We're going to have to use some actual trim. What about this piece that I just so love? I'm going to have to clip a piece off. Now, I'll go this side. I like the benty side. I kind of like that. Oh, I really do. All right, so let's make sure the girls are down. This guy. All right, we're going to hold that down so I don't move it. All right, I'm going to use my bottle. I put a lot of glue on that, but it dries clear. Oh, to find the stuff that I get sent by Angie. All right, that doesn't go there. Now, I'm going to cut this part off here, and then I'm going to put it in my hoard pile. Love it. It's so different. All right, this is not... Oh, see? I got to be careful. I'm going to glue it on the other side. All right. What do I need? Here's my, here they are. I got to put this in there. See, I could have cut it a lot closer. That's okay. We'll get it. You know, for little booklets, these are decorated pretty cool. Now my hand is all glued. And I'm going to have to very carefully pull it up. Ah, got it. Okay, I just might leave that the way it is, because there's one at the bottom as well. Yeah, it's heavily glued. This one might have to be trimmed. I don't know. Pretty, pretty. Huh. All right, while we're doing that, what about a flower? No. There's several. Let's see. This is too big. Is it? Yeah. And thought I had a different one in here. Oh, we have this one again. Nah. All right, back to the box. Nope. Nope. These aren't really flowers per se. And I have fabric flowers somewhere. So I might have to look for that. Oh, I just don't like that. So, all right, while that's drying, let me look quickly in here. I have another kind of, like this is a flower, but it's kind of big. We do have these, but I'd have to dye it, and it's too big. Shoot. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Maybe we add 2 of these. Could. That'll work. Let me see. Front or back? This is. You know what? 1 is fine. We are almost done, girlfriends. We're going to put that on there and hope that it's all dry. See how that stuck? That was sticking on that page. But that's okay. I like it. I like this turned up here. Can push it down a little. It's very wet. And that's the back. Ooh, that turned out pretty nice. Okay, but that's what I do for those little booklets that are decorated to slip in a pocket. I'm going to, well, yeah, I'm going to clip that. I'm going to look for stuff to just go in here a little bit. Aw, that page didn't even get, okay. When I sewed it in, the page wasn't in there. It's okay. Like I have these little scraps and you can put them in here for a pocket. Let me get this out of here. It's not quite big enough. So I could actually, over the weekend, make about 10 of these and I would be extremely happy. That one's not big enough. See, these are just scraps. Yeah. You could do it that way or this way. Actually, this one is more straight. So I think I'm going to do this one. Wish me luck. Okay. Oh, I think I went too high. But we'll see. If I did, I'll just wipe it off. Oh, I didn't. Amazing. So there you have it. Gotta let that dry. This one I might have gone a little too high. Got a little pocket in the middle. There you go. Then I put that in because I'm not going to be able to add too much, but just to show you, she's cute. Isn't she adorable? Well, I was going to show you. All these little pictures I have. Like this couple. Can you see that? Adorable. So what you could do is take something like this, put it at the bottom because that's where the space is. Yep. And there you go. You've got a little pocket with a little photo. Little surprise for someone when they get this little booklet. That's what I'm aiming for. Oh, okay, ladies. I'm pretty sure we're close to 35 minutes. Okay, well, I am going to bid you farewell. I'm going to be finishing these up, and I love these. They're so much fun, and you can use your real photos on the front. In the haste, I just decided to use these. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you come back next week, and I will see you then. And thank you for watching, ladies, and your lovely comments. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.